Oh man, that's half the show's already over.
This was a warm up. Let's see. All right, everybody. Welcome to our first official episode of Tell Me I'm the Greatest podcast. And finally, after all these years, we could not find Travis at his house. And that because we didn't know he got evicted. But we found him in the place we didn't know we can ever find him. If you ask Angin Terzi, he'll be like, no way. No way. Somebody is holding him hostage over there. But no, we found Travis Bagent in the gym on the side pressure machine. Hello, Travis.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen, for the last 30 years of my life, every single day, Travis, you need to start a podcast. Travis, you're the greatest arm wrestling entertainer, interviewer, the most charismatic dude in our sport. Could you please start a motherfucking podcast? But listen, before just a couple weeks ago, my whole life was perfect. I had a family, kids, everybody gone everywhere. But since I was evicted and now separated, my kids won't talk to me, I am now back in the gym. So that's all it took, arm wrestling, is now your worst nightmare is here.
Well, we're glad.
Sorry about the deep voice. I added 10 pounds.
Hey, so how was the fight?
Oh, man. Wow. I'm glad you said something because I was probably going to go this whole podcast and forget. My goodness. Listen, if you got a problem with Jake Paul, you got a problem with yourself. Jake Paul somehow packed the shit out of that place. And when you say, ho, it was all Nate Diaz fans, I know, which makes Jake Paul even more amazing. It's like me and Devin having a super match, Devin bringing all the people and me collecting half the money. It's a perfect scenario. Jake Paul and Nate Diaz, or Nick Diaz, whichever one of them, man, they killed it. They killed it. That fucking place was packed. I'm in the restaurant chilling. Who walks by me? Tim Talmadge. What's up, dog? Yeah. So listen, before I even go any further, my man Big E, my dog. I appreciate you, big guy. I appreciate you. And then the two people that made it possible, CNC and Tommy Butler, Tommy Ray Butler, I think. Make sure I said Tommy and it didn't sound right. So Tommy Ray and CNC Trucking, outstanding as always. And then I met a new oil field company / salesperson. Top Line Pumping. You ever heard of it, Artem? Of course you have. They're the leading fucking pumping people in the world, okay?
Oh, wow.
So yeah, all I know is this sales lady, Rachel Curry. Rachel, if you are watching, killed it. Because listen, man, me and Big E ain't that easy to host, man.
Oh,
Me
yeah?
and Big E, you know what I'm saying? We like to talk shit.
Got like two divas.
Yeah, we rolling around. So they took us in a nice part of town, which is always scary when you take guys like me and Big E where it's a little too nice. We don't want no Merlot. We looking for Jaeger bombs, baby. Fireball. So yeah, but Rachel, Top Line Pumping, CNC Trucking, Big E. Listen, I've been to a lot of places. Now listen, you know there's always good and bad. So let me tell you the bad news. We got there at 6 o'clock and they didn't fight till damn near midnight. So, lesson learned there. Leave at 11 o'clock from your hotel when you want to go to the fight. But the fact is, the energy, the seats, oh man, it was crazy awesome, dude. It was crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, I was trapped in there many times when you're not a fighter, dude, and you end up watching some or getting excited for some main card, and you're done paid for that UFC card night, and then like there's 13 more free fights, man.
Yeah,
Ah,
if you're on the East Coast, that's gotta be tough. That was damn near. Damn, it had to be midnight before that fight. After midnight. Did you watch it?
no.
Nah. And then there was a fight during the fight, there was a fight in the arena ringside. They done attacked his brother or his dad or something. I mean, it was hot. Let me tell you something, man. Them Diaz motherfuckers is like having 10,000 fucking Tom Nelsons walking around. Stockton, motherfucker! This don't even matter. All you did was just be like, excuse me, sir. I was just wondering if he was using that Earl. Stockton, motherfucker! Whoa, gotcha. I must have just looked like a Jake Paul fan. I don't know, but I was very twisted. Too many little guys said, fuck Jake Paul right to my face. And I was rooting for Jake Paul, but I did it quietly. Because they was up in the mix, boy. It was intense. It was intense. But yeah, that was super fun.
They felt it, man. They felt it.
Oh, man, I'm telling you, man, speaking, I'm getting strong.
Right?
Oh, my goodness. This thing feels like a feather right now. And listen to this. Dude, my, you hear all that banging, cranking? That's 25s hitting the floor, kid. 25.
Are there weights in there? Or do you have rubber mats?
Come on, man. You'll get ready to find out, motherfucker.
Guys, somebody super chat $100 if y'all heard the sound. Yeah, that's
Oh, there's definitely sound now. Don't let me back. Look here. Whoa. You didn't hear them? You got them good earphones.
They cancel out the big noise.
I guess, yeah. I'm over here. I need to hold my ears the next time I let that thing crank like that.
All right, that's what was my following subject was. So the fight. Have you heard about all the, I guess, contracts going on?
Yes, let me tell you something. Here's the deal. I don't care what no one says. The contracts always fuck the athletes. It doesn't matter what the contract says. The contract is only there to fuck the athlete. That is it. Now, do you still got to sign it? Yes. If the motherfuckers got the juice, if they got the juice, you got to sign it. But just know that contract is designed solely to fuck you up. There is no other reason for it. Don't let them tell you anything else. But I also do not care, and I will sign any contract as long as money is there. I will sign no contract if there's no money there. I won't even read the contract if you give me 20, 30,000. Matter of fact, give me that template where I just sign a bunch of my autographs. You can have the motherfucker. Put that bitch on any contract you want. You know why? Because as soon as the motherfuckers that run the contract try to fuck you, I let them know that I'm unfuckable. So I just don't do what the fucking contract says and say, what the fuck you gonna do? And what the fuck is the Ingin Terzi and in Istanbul and Core Sports in Dubai going to do to the American athlete? Nothing. What is the American athlete going to do to the king of the table with the address in Dubai? What are they going to do to the East versus West that doesn't even have an address? But if it did, it would say Istanbul. There's no, listen, sign everything. Nothing's enforceable. Zero. This is coming from a guy who has been, I have reneged on every contract I ever signed in my whole life when it pertains to arm wrestling. And every single time it was because the arm wrestling business changed their plans. So I went back to the old thing where I run my own tournament. So I don't think it's a big deal. I feel sorry for the WAL when they come back. I feel sorry for whatever it is, Ryan Bowen's crew, because listen, if you think the only one getting more fucked out of this is anybody that they feel is threatened them or did them wrong. And when I say them, I'm just saying Ingen and Core Sports, King of the Table and East First West. Those contracts, the greatest human being you could have a contract with is Ingen Terzi, because I feel that he's going to let you out anytime you want. And he's going to be very honest with you about the terms. But make no mistake about it, it's not good. It is not good. No way it's good. Now, maybe needed from the arm wrestling, the promoter, the owners, the streaming, all that, very much probably in their blueprint for starting any of this. I'm just telling you, from an arm wrestling standpoint, it's not good for the arm wrestler. It will never be good. And any deal that you can't do on the handshake deal day of and let me go pull wherever I want the next day is potentially a bad deal. You don't find out until you try to do something. And it won't matter now, right? You're all happy to get that good deal with the big crew. But when the big crew doesn't really need you that much, but they just want to make sure you don't help the competition blow up their numbers, that's the guy that gets it really bad. The guy who's winning and dominating, he's getting plenty of matches, getting plenty of money. It's all good. But listen, it's only there for bad news. There is no good.
What do you think is the main reason right now that we're back into the contract conversation?
I think because whatever the company tries to do business with people bigger than them, the people that are bigger than you have it in their little situation. Oh, you know what would be nice is if these guys were under contract and we could guarantee that we had the ability to own their name, image, and likeness. I mean, it's just the most simplest tactic in TV known to man. It's in the top fucking 4 asterisks of things that need to be done. And that's when it happens. And you just seen Core Sports creep up on ESPN. So, trust me, the contracts are here. The fake testing is next because that's all required by the network as soon as they want to give you that big money. And they usually never give you the big money. They just tour around with the motherfucking owners and the organizers until they get pissed off all the pullers, and then they still don't get the contract.
I've been there.
And keep in mind, I will sign a contract quick from East First West or KOT or whatever you call it, only because no one else is asking you to do a contract. You know why? Because they're not paying you enough. They don't feel that they're doing enough for the athlete promoting wise in order to garner the contract. But those two people are. Now they're trying to do business with people bigger than them. And here comes the insurance, the drug policy put in place, along with these athletes have to be under contract. And it'd be so much better if they just said, hey, we'll comply with everything except the contract situation. Because the truth is, your contract is being the big dog. And who wants to be in a contract now with the big dog if they're not the big dog 6 months from now, a year from now? That's the only time you'll be mad, right? When Dave Chafee loses 2 straight matches at King of the Table and is no longer needed, and Ryan Bowen still has the $10,000 because Dave Chafee's name is still good in Australia. They're about 8 months behind everything. So in that case, he still has it. Now there's a situation where Dave Chafee's not needed anymore in the contract he's under, and the competition wants to use him. Of course, the organization says, no, you can't. Dave says, fuck you. And then there's the problem. Either you use me for the 10 grand at that same date, or I'm going the fuck over And then it really gets shady when East vs. West leaves Dave Chafee alone, just goes after the competition's tournament and the competition's business. I'm not speaking from experience with the WAL, but listen, that's exactly what the fuck happens. I lived it. Crazy. It's terrible. And the people that give you the new second chance are the ones that take the brunt of it. And then the guy who sues them says, hey, man, why'd you make me do that? Motherfucker, I didn't make you do that. You fired me. Contracts are never, ever good. Never. They're just a way to muscle the guy that has the money to the guy that wants the money. But it looks like it's going down, and what a great time for them to leverage the whole community.
I just wonder what really I mean, is King of the Table in East versus West are not fighting against each other, I'm assuming. So are they just doing it to just fuck with Ryan Bowen? Like, are there any more people?
Well, I don't think it's worth it to do it just because of Ryan Bowen, because the truth is, you could just tell everybody. I mean, fuck, you could tell Lachlan. Lachlan would not even do Ryan Bowen's tournament, and he would just do the East versus West, because it's not a hard decision. Being the man at the East versus West is a financial gain and an historic gain. Like, the results from that event are what shapes the arm wrestling rankings of the world, everything. So there's all this reason that, and you got to be the shit or you can't even offer a contract anyway. So the truth is everybody's going to do that, but you could also get them to say, you could just do it with the voice too. It's like, hey man, as long as we want you and you are the man, we'll feed you. Don't go elsewhere. And then of course, once you start getting your ass whipped around here, we understand that you're going to go feed yourself places where I no longer have food for you, AKA any sort of Chance Shaw, right? Chance Shaw's a prime example. You give somebody 3-4 chances, they go 1 for 3. You understand that there's a chance you don't need them anymore, but you don't want to hold them back from making any money. So you let those guys go. And then you let guys like Carteret and Devin, you just don't let them go until they, Carteret's got to lose 2 more. Like immediately we should go Bacho and Carteret. All right, either create a hero from Bacho and also have the funeral.
So it's like Zoloev and Carteret back at the time.
Say it again?
Remember that super match, Zoloev and Carteret back in the Igor days? That was a match.
Yeah, that was awesome. That's a prime example of how Ozolf got off in that overall. But man, once you catch that super heavyweight fresh, motherfucker's another level. That was awesome though. Okay. I feel like Bacho's bigger than Zoloff too, in general. So I'd love to see it.
Yeah.
I mean, even that guy to beat Chance. I like to see that guy to beat Chance against Jerry.
David.
Because you got to find that, man. Like, a lot of people can do good against Jerry in that spot. They just have trouble finishing, but it's always good TV. Fuck, Herman had him all tied up. Or no, maybe that was Michael Todd. In the Nationals, all of a sudden, Michael Todd's like the #1 in the world. He drops down, pulls the tournament, pulls Herman, and he's in a 3-minute war with Herman.
I remember that. Chris Drummond, $5 super chat. Contracts should not be exclusive. They should provide for minimum commitment from the athletes and organizer, but not prevent other opportunities.
Well, I mean, of course, but I mean, everybody in the real world knows exactly how the shit works, right? It's like, hey, I'm hot now. Don't be so quick to jump ship when the new hot thing comes around. Stick it out with us. You know what I mean? But the truth is, all that is bullshit. The only reason the contract comes around is because it comes from a higher power. It comes from a place in the corporate world that says, if you want to do a sports league and deliver content to a major distributor like ESPN or Fox Sports, it's coming. they are going to have it in their template that you have to have a certain percentage of the top talent under contract with exclusive rights that new NBC. Because, you know, as soon as the new show hits, that's when the competitor decides to get in that business immediately. So I understand why they do it. I'm just telling you that from an arm wrestling standpoint, it cannot end good. Everything that you will get from the contract, you already have. The only thing that will be fucked up is what you can't have because of the contract. Everything that you have right now as an individual without having the thing is the same thing you'll get in the contract. It's just when you want to do something else, right? And like if I'm Corey West, I'm pumped at the way the KOT has promoted me. I don't know if I want to go back to Istanbul too quick. Istanbul shows me in wars with guys that are losing. At least the KOT puts me up there against the champ, right? I mean, that's much more promotable. So if you're Corey West, do you want to sign right now just with East First West? I mean, I don't think you got the same taste in your mouth as a Paul Lynn does, who's totally sipped the Kool-Aid, right? Paul's done got him. First of all, he's a fucking freakazoid, so that always helps. Second of all, he's now been there 4 times and was, I think, 3-1 or some shit. So, I mean, that's a good thing, right? Cataract had him a little stretch, right? 2 wins or some shit. And now, you know, he gets another loss. Now he's questioning any contract situation. Chance Shaw would be disgusted never to be able to arm wrestle for another super match card right now. Right? What kind of contract do those guys get? Right? Yeah, I'd be very careful about grabbing on. Read the fine print and find out what are the results if you don't sign. Am I out or do I just, and if you're Ingen, you can't be too mean right away. Because then what happens if Devin or John decide to opt out? You can't treat them like the slapdicks you can the rest of us, right? Because it's easy to say, Travis, sign the contract or you're out. Well, yeah, that's fine right now, but wait till 8 months from now when I'm the fucking king top motherfucking dog. Now, you'll wish that you had a better communication with that shit. On the flip side, once you sign that contract, if the next 2 are straight ass whippings, when are you getting invited? When are you coming back? Now, what are the restrictions? Can I go to the Arnold Classic? Do I got to call and ask Daddy? And no one wants to call after you're losing, right? Everybody's buddies with the promoter when you're winning, right? I mean, shit, I know I've been there. Whenever I had my shit going and have my champs, I called them every day. How you doing, champ? Yeah, I'm glad. I wouldn't take that match either. Yeah, we got something planned for you. Nothing planned yet. Just trying to play the game. So, yeah, the contract situations are tough, man, because when you're rolling, the guy with the contract acts like a diva. Then when he's losing, it's that motherfucking promoter starts acting like the diva. It's rarely a good situation. Rarely. Every once in a while, there's a Conor Gregor, Dana White moment, but most of the time, it's just a matter of time before you got a problem with them dudes.
$2 super chat. Travis the Breach Bagent. Odds Lackland signs? Question mark.
Yeah, I mean, Lachlan's in a tough position, right? I mean, does Lachlan stay with his homeboy or does he go and, because I'm sure it's going to stipulate you pull with Ingen and then you ain't pulling with Ryan and him.
I mean, I guess depends what's really in the contract. They're gonna...
Hey, can you call Don and Ingen and find out how we can get Core Sports to film our event?
Sure, probably if you got a couple.
Yeah, just find out like if they want an American partner, and if they don't want me, we can act like it's you. Whatever the fuck they want, don't matter to me. I'll just be responsible for raising the money to have the type of show that could get them motherfuckers behind it.
I got you.
I mean, obviously, it must be possible for the Canadian lady to get it done.
Well, I mean, Yeah, you paid it. You paid them to come out. They'll come out, dog.
Well, yeah, but I'm telling you something. I don't think that's the only criteria. I mean, I can't even get a hello from the motherfucker to even give him a pitch. That motherfucker hates me. That's what I'm saying. Now that he called you, you got to make that work, Art.
I got you. I'll talk to
And
the
also tell him you'll work that event with them for free.
say what?
Tell him you'll work the event for free because you on the take on the other end. Fuck it.
Well, I better read my contract first before I say no to
You're
someone.
lucky because you're gonna get the same amount I do. And every time I kill it. I think you know that. So I think you're in good shape.
All right.
Everyone else is fucked now that's working with us, but me and you are good.
All right, we got Sarah Lightning Latona. It's $99 super chat. Just because you guys are awesome. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate you.
I called Jason after all the stuff.
Okay.
He called me. He was like, nah, man, I don't think you're a weirdo. So we all laughed about it. It was good. Hey, didn't Elizabeth ask if we were having girls?
Yes, I actually have Chance asking me too if because he can bring some too.
Who?
Chance can bring Emil
Chance who?
Shaw.
He's not invited. Are you kidding me? He'll kill everybody.
Well, maybe it's not for him. He's asking for female.
Oh, well, yeah. Tell him that the girls can come, but he cannot come.
I got you, but what are we doing?
They're getting in the guys class and we'll take 100 pounds off of them. So it'll all be the girls. There'll be one girl left. She'll have to arm wrestle a guy before she gets crowned the ladies champ. So yeah, that thing doesn't discriminate. I mean, you want to bring your cat or dog, you got $40, we'll put them in a fucking bracket. The fuck out of here. Let's go. Put them in a bracket. Yeah, we'll take 100 pounds off the ladies and we will crown the last lady standing will be our champ. She'll get the same award that the final four get, which is going to be awesome. I'm almost ready to announce it. Woo! But I went straight hillbilly. Not a gun or a knife, but pretty close.
After we talked about the nice trophies that stand out and shit.
Yeah.
Man. All right. So y'all heard it. If somebody of you listening who wants to know about September 23rd, we are having
The
female.
ladies are involved too. You'll weigh in. We'll take 100 pounds off. That will ensure that every lady is at the bottom of the bracket. You weigh 154, you'll go in the bracket as 54 pounds. That will put you lowest in the bracket. No matter, even if you're a big ass chick, you're still going to be low in the bracket. Lowest. They will arm wrestle until there's no more girls. And then that girl's going to have to face one of the lightest guys still there. She doesn't even have to do the match if she doesn't. She can forfeit, get her award. I'm going to work out the formula for the masters and grandmasters as well. I'm thinking we'll knock off 5 pounds every decade over 40. So if you're 40 years old or older, 40 to 49, whatever your weight is, we'll take 5 pounds off. If you're 50 years old to 59, we'll take 10 pounds off your weight. And if you're over 60, we'll take 30 pounds off your weight. So we will get into a situation where 190-pound, 67-year-old dude will pull against the 160-pound Sam Harris possibly in the first round.
Man, I feel like it's set up for Junior Hustler to win it.
I was thinking about him when I made the rules.
Sarah,
That's sweet though, right? Isn't that sweet little formula?
it's not bad. It's not bad. It's
Not bad.
It's terrible if you're not Junior Hustler.
Really? You think that 170-pound dude's mind pulling Junior, 175.
Dude, 200-pound Scott Twin might.
All right, fuck
Yeah,
it.
so you're
Junior's the only reason we can't even do this shit. So forget about it.
man.
Junior's
Sarah,
gonna end up winning that motherfucker, boy.
Sarah is asking, what about Vegas? Will it be the same for ladies?
There is no Vegas tournament for me and you, like, right? So that is to be continued. I don't know what the format will be for any of that stuff. All I know is when they first came to me, they were interested in having a woman spokesperson in Las Vegas. I immediately went to Sarah Latuna in my head, right? Because I knew that it would be affordable from a travel standpoint. It would also, she'd be able to show up early if they come in on Tuesday and you got to bring somebody from anywhere else in the world. It's a pain in the ass. But actually, the people who live there. So I sent the text, Sarah, we're gonna blow Vegas up. Hit me up or let me know. I don't even know what I said, but very easy, nothing crazy. And then she directed me to Brandon, which then Brandon said all the other stuff that we needed for Vegas too, which is a place for home base, to film, a gym, all this stuff Brandon's gonna take care of. And then they reached out in the meantime to Jody Larrick was on the list as well of potential girls. And by the time me and you started talking about me being a weirdo with Sarah, they have since been very much trying to nail Jody down to do the whole thing. So we'll find out if that's, and I haven't heard if Devin's in or if Jody's in yet. But I know she has been offered that situation. So we'll see. And if not, we'll open it back up. And then, who knows? Sarah, maybe that LaFonda chick from Utah. Somebody said she's a teacher. She might not mind talking, but I know they want a regular looking chick, which kind of got out any, like, they thought that Sarah was too fitnessy, right? Like she looked like she could kick your ass, where Jody, Sarah, what's her name? LaFonda.
Other Sarah.
Whatever. Latuna and LaFonda. I think are they both Sarah?
Yeah.
Whatever. They both look they just look like athletic, regular.
They look like they never lifted. I know what you're trying to say, Travis.
Not don't lift, but they represent the majority, I would say, to where Sarah's like a little bit of a beast. So
Sarah says, I will help you, Travis.
I know you will, kid. Trust me, I know. Trust me. And I should have been more clarified anyway. But the good thing is I think they're trying to use Jody to get Devin and Devin to get Jody. So we'll find out if and how big of a part. It sounded like it was a big part of the show. Then I heard again it was just a part of the show. So who knows? But listen, I'm looking forward to this Las Vegas thing, man. It's going to be fun. But I did see, I heard that there might be $100,000 contract given to the winner. So I need to make sure I'm not a slapdick camera guy making $250 and running the whole project while somebody like you walks around and wins $100,000, Art.
Oh, come on. I can win it.
I need to get on this thing.
I can win it under, Travis Bagent unfiltered contracts. It's like our money, kind of, sort of, maybe not really.
Yeah, just think about it. Wouldn't that be sweet when the money gets big enough that we don't mind splitting it? Hey, take your $15,000 now. I'll get mine next week. No problem, sir. Got it.
Well, you do it like this for now, but like this, about like $15. So we get
exactly. Where we're at right now, I keep on saying, yeah, just keep it. And then all of a sudden, I'm gonna be like, got you. Should have had a contract.
Like,
watch Mark cash all the checks. We won't even both see him. Can we do an audit on Mark? Make sure I don't overpay him. Are we anywhere near? Did we make five? Has the channel made $5,000 since its existence?
Oh, it definitely has. But yeah, Mark Mark is
I'm
good.
gonna find out that I owe Mark more money because he's done paid you all these months.
Nah, we keep track of the too, Travis. You all good. As long as you show up to work every day at 1:30, we good.
Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
We appreciate you, Travis. You don't even know it. You don't even know.
Well, I know one thing is for sure. Your bitch ass must be making some money because every time I ask you to do something, you fucking do it. That's crazy. That is crazy. Speaking of that, can we work on the Virginia State Flyer immediately?
Yes. What are the rules for that?
What's the format? What's the format?
Yeah.
All right, we just need to change. Bring up our flyer so we can edit it, and we just need to change the colors. Make it the Dave Patton Classic / Virginia State Arm Wrestling Championship.
I'm hoping.
Instead of that bullshit name you got now. What's it, Top Roll or something?
Now I'm gonna switch it up because people be asking me too many questions. Hey, what time is the weigh-ins?
Nah, that's what I mean. We could do it all right now. Easy.
I'm like, well, it's on the flyer already, but I don't want to be responsible for none of this shit, so I'm changing the back.
Yeah, you still got $40 entry fee. We're broke as shit because of that. I told you go to 90 entry.
Well, all right. So this is gonna be us.
So let's do some neon blue and orange, like Auburn, Virginia.
Orange we can do. All right. So it's what's the name?
The Dave Patton Classic. And then underneath it in small letters, let's do Virginia State Arm Wrestling Championship. Hey, you can just put, well, that doesn't say it. That's all good. We'll roll like that. I like it.
Actually, we're gonna probably do some shit there. What do you say, Virginia State?
Virginia State Arm Wrestling Championship. And make sure that can be little too. It doesn't matter how big it is. Well, I don't care, whatever. This is some real time fucking promoting right here, baby.
Speaking of real time promoting, so this Saturday, John and Todd, you still got you got Todd, right? That what you said?
I'm saying Todd Hutchings 3-2.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I could be really wrong, but I don't think so. I think John's gonna beat him the first time, but he's gonna find out it wasn't easy to beat him. Then he's gonna lose the second one, even though he's got good hand and wrist position. The third one's going in the hook, fourth one's going in a hook. And I don't know if he's gonna win that second one or not. It's gonna be close. And when I say second one, I mean his second win. I know he's gonna win I think he'll win one, but I think he'll lose one too after that. And then he may or may not get a win in the third or fourth. But it really is irrelevant because whether it's over in 5 or over in 4 or over in 5, one or the other.
All right. And what you got about in Matt Mass?
Let's go. Let's send them to Arm War, or let's send them to East versus West, Istanbul, if they're successful instead of Arm Wars.
And what you got about Sergey and Matt Mask?
I'm going with whoever arm wrestles Matt Mass forever, as long as the guy's not from the U.S. The only fucking place Matt Mass is getting W's is in the United States. If he fucks with any foreign name, he is fucked.
All right. Cool. Do we have?
Oh man, what about Heidi? Can Heidi beat Sarah? Yes, she can. Let's go.
Oh, jury is not out of that just yet.
Nah, I actually like them both. I really don't care. I just like Heidi a little bit more. Just a little bit, though. It's not crazy. I like Sarah. She's always awesome.
There we go. We have enough money to still pay them $1,000 cash day.
Yep, they can either or. They
All
can
right.
take the ticket or the cash.
And what's the other weight classes?
Every class. So all 8 of them. 54, 65, 76, 87, 98, 220, 242 super. Winner of each class will compete in the 8-man overall by weight. So they'll already be predetermined. The winner will get the invite.
Oh, am I missing some? I have 6 or whatever it is. 7. Yeah.
You forgot probably 87s. You probably forgot the 65. What'd you do?
Oh, you're going 154, 165?
54, 65, 76, 87, 98, 220, 242 super. Like we're at the AAA Natties.
Are you sure?
That's the best tournament ever, dude. That's how the best way to get to 8 guys. Everybody comes because there's a place for them to hide. All of a sudden, the same 3 guys that you've been pulling your whole life, all of a sudden, one of them's in the 76s, you in the 87s, he in the 98. Y'all motherfuckers are buddies again.
Well, hold on. What is it?
For masters and amateurs, just do every other class. So 65, 87, 220, and supers.
65.
87, 220 supers. Amateur and pro. Hey, should we have a semi-pro class at our top roll thing?
No.
No? Good. Because I saw somebody wrote that, and it is pretty drastic. It goes from just pulling with everybody to the amateurs.
And you to the masters the same shit.
Masters and amateurs the same. And this will be the same thing we do too. We'll do this in Shreveport, and then we'll do that thing we're doing at the VIP in Baltimore.
Okay.
Every other one will change.
Well, doing it's Harvest Gap, right?
Yep, Harvest Gap, and we can do same day weigh-ins too.
Hold on, let me see if there's super chat. There's super chats I'm talking about. Oh hell yeah. $10. Travis looking healthy when's the Artem Travis training pool coming? I know we're gonna be kind of busy, huh? Like I was thinking because you're gonna be going to all the games. Right, we
Yeah,
can't.
I mean, every date that I give you, it's because it's a home game or an off day that we can get to these things.
Yeah, so we're not gonna be training there for a while.
Who, me?
Us together.
I thought you said, are these tournaments
No,
on the weekend?
No. I'm saying like when we can like train together, and I don't think it's gonna be happening there for quite some.
Oh yeah, you just gotta come up here during the week.
Yeah. Well, yes, like once I'm going to Canada, you're not going to be going there. You're going to be going for the next 2 weeks, right?
I'm actually just 11 days. So I'm leaving on Thursday and then I'll be back after what is it, the 20th. And then I'm just home for a few days before I gotta go to Istanbul.
Uh-huh. Right. So yeah, we're gonna make no sense
Ain't
for
no use to come up here until you put some respect on my motherfucking name. So that'll probably be September 23rd, about 10 o'clock at night. When you're like, he's back.
the Bears.
I mean, I might just pose with you motherfuckers left-handed.
I wish you would.
I might not even strike. What if you break your arm against me? Oh my God, don't do it. Don't
Nah,
be flailing. Don't be flailing and shit like that.
dude, it's you still thinking I'm gonna be doing the catching shit at the tournament.
What'd you say?
You still thinking I'm gonna do that catching shit at the tournament. Oh, you'll be out there all crooked and shit. I'll be like, no, Travis, please be careful. Ah, there goes the peck. There goes the peck.
Oh no, don't say that. That's terrible.
Oh man. Man, I don't know. Oh, how about Chuck Westbury? How
We
about
got to get Neil Pickup on this show and Ingen to just admit that they're really going to let these people arm wrestle.
Chuck Westbury as our main guy for the picture?
Love it. Love it. Just get the arms though. Nah, man, back it up to where Chuck's face is way over there so we can see the arm. Not them arms, the other one.
Oh,
You gotta back Chuck up some, man.
I got you. I got you. Oh, come on, man. Right there. Right there. Just select. Ah, man, that's
There we go. That even looks weirder. No, I don't mind it. Whatever. No, not that. Not that.
Oh, right there. Look at this. Look at this. This is beautiful right here. We good. And change the date a little bit. What is it?
November 4th or something.
Yep.
Watch. There's probably 15 events happening 10 minutes that day. And we ain't even know.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah. Hey, anybody who I need to apologize to, fuck you right now in advance before you call me and tell me about this date. Because I don't give a fuck what you got going on.
That was quite rude, but all right.
And then next, we got to get this Shreveport event up.
My
We'll
man,
do that next Monday.
I'm only getting paid so much per hour, man. Let me get the address for.
Hey, you just fucked up, man, because everybody's like, dude, I just saw you do the flyer. I'll give you $5. It only takes 4 minutes. Get out of here. All this time, I thought y'all were slaving for weeks on these flyers. My goodness.
Oh, it requires $150 and some supervision. That's crazy. Okay. This is 15485 Horseville. Oh, no, Purcellville. Come on, Travis.
Birthday bill.
Purcellville Road. Hillsboro. How's um how's that side pressure feeling?
Oh man, crazy. I mean, I don't know. That's a good. I mean, this is good for me. I think. I mean, it's a long time standing in front of this machine, right?
I
As
did
you
what
saw.
you I did what you suggested, and I just dropped bunch of bands, and I put like a really like a light band, yes, to where I am hunched over it, and like it feels great.
Yeah, and you got to really be okay. And I'm telling you, if you use the table, it'll help you figure out how you're supposed to stand. As long as you hover the pad, all of a sudden you'll be able to just walk away and still be in that. Because when you start like being all weird, like what I mean, it's easy to get there because you're trying to do all the stuff, but really, you know that if you're at the table, your shit's like this. So if you just exaggerate a little, push that elbow forward, right, hover, and then start walking away, now all of a sudden, this is probably the spot right here. And but if you start looking like, so easy to get all fucked up. That's why the table, putting it up there, will help you for a second. And now, like, I don't get fucked up now. I could be anywhere and I know where my shit is, right? Because I already know. That's 20 years of it.
Uh,
We got to get Levi back on and check he got to run my numbers. Check
okay.
my progression.
Well, hold on. You're supposed to be probably reporting to the WhatsApp group, man.
Yeah, I know. I've been very bad, even though I started that program. I just told him more or less, tell people I started a program, and then when I'm the fucking shit, everybody will think it's because of you, Levi.
Yeah. Oh, what's up? Is Ryan video for reals? Is he really accusing Engen of strong arming people from competing at AWE? Oh.
I've never heard Ingen say anything about strong arming anybody. All that I've heard is that Neil Pickup and Ingen Thursday and Ryan Bowen got some sort of a arm wrestling beef when it comes to either vision and or whatever the fuck it is. It's a big old long story. Everyone sounded like they are soft as shit when I was listening to it, but I know how it is. Like I can't fuck with Leonard Denise. There ain't no getting past it. Okay, so some people don't fuck with people. So, but I definitely do not. I believe wholeheartedly the contract situation, in my opinion, and it doesn't matter if it's true. It's still my opinion, right? Whether I believe usually 99% of the time it is brought from when you are trying to move up the content ladder and get your stuff on a more high profile network and or streaming situation. If not, I could be completely wrong, and that's okay, but it would not be cool if it was only to keep people from arm wrestling in other places. You would have to either at least lie about that and say it's from the network, because that really doesn't make any sense. Also, I urge Ryan Bowen, whatever your problem is with Ingen or Neil, you should just apologize immediately. Do what I do. You think that I really think that I'm not right most of the time? However, when the boss talks, you just say, yes, sir. Yeah, it's all good. So yeah, Ryan, call the dudes up, tell them whatever they did you or you're sorry. It's no big deal. And then Neil and Ingen, take the man's apology. It's all good. Forget about it. You can still hang with me. You can hang with him. Come on, everybody makes mistakes. No big deal. Like I'm about to be a big deal. Woo! Look at that farmer's tan. Woo!
We got what we got. Oh shit. Okay.
Oh shit.
they forced Todd to give up his AWE title and not compete there. I'm investing in Travis's shares. Hell yeah. If you want to invest in Travis's shares, just come to September 23rd event and you can invest.
Hey, well, man, here's the deal. Get Todd Hutchins on this fucking show right now. We'll find out. What the fuck did they make you sign a contract for?
Come on, man.
Let's go.
It's the third and the Monday. Todd is clocked in.
Making $312 an hour. Killing it.
Exactly. He can't talk to us.
You don't want to talk to me anyway. I don't even remember the side pressure bet. That Artem does such a terrible job at trying to identify what the hell he's talking about.
Hey, I asked two direct questions. You know how them engineers people are, right? They're like really extremely brilliant, but yet it's hard to get simple information out of them.
Was that a question for me?
No, it's not a question. It just was a statement. And somebody said, Todd will say non-disclosure.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like Todd doesn't mind going to Australia. So, but you know what else too? Like, I just can't imagine arm wrestlers like, because Neil and Ingen are so, and Brian, to me, all three of them are like super into arm wrestling. And it's amazing to me that those three guys could really have such a big problem.
Right.
Yeah, it's like, yo, dudes, I mean, all of you fucking guys are cool. Relax.
Especially like if you think about how really not big arm wrestling is, like, huh?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, my man, y'all gonna.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something else too. The fact of the matter is too is, I think they are doing kind of big business over there in Istanbul. So maybe that's why too. It was like, yo, right. Usually this would have been just frowned upon a little bit. But motherfucker, we are trying to do something. And you can't be doing this or that. And it's always that fucking camera too and content that will come between people a lot too. Like, dude, we need to do something to make sure everybody and their mother can't just film our thing. What are we supposed to do?
The opposite. We'll let everybody film everything.
Says the guy who's not paying for shit to the guy who knows the only way to make any money, even if it's not true, is to give the illusion that we are having pay-per-view. Thanks a lot for ruining the whole goddamn business model when it comes
We're
to.
not having. Whoa.
Thanks a lot, Artem. All right. Let's go back to just making 10 grand this event. I was trying to get us paid, motherfucker.
I got you. Sorry, man.
Stay down there eating peanuts, 10 grand here and there. No problem. One of these days, I want to roll like Stan Peach and Danny Gillian.
10
The
grand.
only way we can do that is a $50 entry fee and nobody films the thing.
10 grand. Do you know how much you have to pay Anton for filming? We're lucky if we can get 10 grand now, man.
Oh, no, dude, we're going to make a killing. Maybe 20 grand on this one. Don't worry about it. Got him. You know I done backdoored him, Artem. Woo! Got him. We are rolling, baby. Don't worry about the finances. I'll take care of all that.
We appreciate you, sir. We appreciate you. Ask Travis how to make the best pizza sauce.
Pizza sauce?
Yeah.
You know what? I like to go into the discount grocery store and get the cheapest marinara I can, but it's always mushroom and basil.
Okay.
Three of them small jars, one little thing of spatini. Not many people know about spatini, but if you do, you do. Throw that in there, a whole onion, but you got to dice this thing up in the food processor to where it's almost gush. Don't be having no big ass thumbnail pieces of onions hanging around your sauce. And then 1 can of whole tomatoes mashed up, but not hard, right? Throw it in there. Then when you do your ground beef, make sure half of it's spicy sausage as well in there. Fry it all up, but don't pound on the meat. It's almost like a big old hamburger. You want it to just barely separate in big chunks. That's how you make good spaghetti sauce. The brand of sauce ain't that important. It's the spaghetti.
It was. They asked for pizza sauce. Somehow you
Pizza
got.
sauce? Oh, I'm a spaghetti guy, so I only make spaghetti sauce. Yeah.
But you said pizza yourself, and you start going in pretty strong, and then you start going with the beef. And I'm like,
Oh, well,
no.
to me, pizza sauce is spaghetti sauce. I don't even know. It's the same thing, right? What is it? I don't even make pizza sauce. Who the fuck makes pizzas at home anyway? I don't even. You're the only person I know that does that.
Hey, you will
Have
start.
you ever known anyone else to do it?
You will start going pretty. Yeah, I know a bunch of people. Yeah, you will start going pretty strong too. I'm like, man, this guy knows something.
Nah, I don't know, but I'm sure my sauce would be great on pizza too.
Well, yeah, I mean that's. I mean, I will do if I don't have any type of actual pizza
Yeah,
sauce.
you just need to work. You gotta go to not every grocery store has spatini, but if you ever see it, that's what you need to put in your pizza sauce or pasta sauce, any kind of marinara.
Somebody wants different pizza sauce. All you do, you go to Walmart.
My spaghetti's on point though, man. My shit's good.
And that's why we had to eat takeout for the whole week I was at your house.
Well, that's because Casey was about to leave me, man. You remember that time?
Fuck.
I gotta have Casey on tomorrow.
I got you. Well, for everybody that wants real pizza sauce, you go to Walmart, you grab yourself San Marzano tomatoes in the canned tomato section. You get them to your house. You get the tomatoes out and blend them. Put some Italian seasoning on there, maybe some basil, and then pretty much there you go. And then if it's a little too watery for you, you can a little simmer it in the pan.
Have you ever used that Rayo's pizza or spaghetti sauce? It's like fucking $8 for a little jar. Like, I'm trying to figure out that shit must be good. I ain't never bought it yet.
Which one? Reyes. Oh, that's why it's expensive. Lindsay says because it's expensive because it's a restaurant in New York City.
Yeah, whatever it is, I'm interested in getting rich enough to or get some of that shit.
Honey, I've been rich enough to have Reyes as a pizza sauce in the house or tomato sauce. Oh, that's Lindsay's mom money. That's not our money.
Yeah, I mean, that shit is, it's triple. So I don't even think about it. And they got it in the discount place. I'm like, dude, that shit ain't nobody gonna buy that shit in here. Like, the reason we come here, Audi, is to get the cheap shit.
Oh, the rich people came into the chat. Sarah Latona, Reyes is amazing. We have the restaurant in Vegas too.
Well, after our tournaments, I'm gonna start getting Rayos after we get this thing.
At least for one Saturday, we can treat ourselves for the Sunday lunch, dog. Paul Italian Cigar, $2 super chat. Yo, Travis, are you doing fantasy football? The Bills.
No fantasy football for me, but I always thought those guys were super soft. They were having those leagues, so never got into it. What can I say? Most of the stuff that have prevented me from either having fun or making money have to do with someone I didn't think cool doing it. So then I didn't want to take part. It's like the first real estate guy I met was a geek. So I'm like, I ain't getting into real estate. Bunch of fucking geeks.
Oh,
now
man.
everybody I meet's the coolest guy in the world.
You get to meet my boy. Oh, you've met my boy Dong in Istanbul.
Oh, yeah.
That's the guy.
We had so much fun. This one guy from the oil field came. His name Benji. And he comes, and I thought it was our Benji. When I got the text from my Instagram, I thought it was our Benji from California, right? So I'm like, sweet, Benji's coming to fucking Istanbul. It's going to be awesome. This guy shows up. Yo, I'm Benji. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I don't even know this cat. Cool dude, though. He's got this Turkish guy with him. I said, hey, y'all need help getting in? He's like, yeah, they won't let my buddy in. I'm like, we're fucking in Turkey. How the fuck is it that a Turkish guy cannot get in there? I was dying, man. We ended up drinking and having a bunch of fun that night. The whole time I'm just ragging the Turkish guy about how he was treated in his own country. I mean, that's pretty awesome, right? The fact that, like, I guess that's just to keep the public out, right? So nobody films.
I have no idea. Like, you can buy a ticket to be there, but as long as you're not Turkish, but
Yeah, that's what they said.
but we are in Turkey. So how, like, I mean, I guess if you're from Bulgaria, you could drive over real quick.
Yeah, it must be for filming purposes, right? I mean, what the fuck? I don't even think that should be against the law. What kind of shit is that? I love it.
That's all. But I mean, I had Turkish friends that took like a subway for 1 hour to get there. It's the first time I went there.
Hey, can you go to the weather right now? The weather on your phone?
Okay.
Check out Martinsburg, West Virginia, and the weather. It's supposed to be like severe problems up here in the next couple hours.
Couple
Did you
hours?
see it? Yeah, in hours, I heard. Somebody said hail, bad wind, thunderstorm, tornado. You see anything like that?
Oh, dude, you're fucked.
Yeah, that's what everyone keeps saying. All these alerts and shit start coming.
Nah, you're good. It says 4 o'clock. You'll get 50% of rain.
Oh shit, that ain't nothing. What about the tornado? Missed us? Sweet.
You got just some isolated thunderstorms, whatever that means.
Gotcha.
Some soft shit.
I mean, we ain't sure.
Ask Travis when he got his hand destroyed back in 2009 by Arsen Liliev. What's the questions? Haters.
How'd I feel about it, motherfucker? Is that what you're asking?
Hey, a question for you. If your choice were, actually not you, if you and Casey were to go to a vacation, and so you kind of have to accommodate both of you, where would you go? And
I cannot be accommodated on vacation. So
Right.
it would only be whatever. Yeah, I'll just do whatever. I always just do whatever she wants. So
I got you.
I don't even like going. I hate it. I hate the whole idea of vacation. So yeah, I'm out. But she just wants, she loves to go to the water. What's that?
What exactly are you hating?
I don't like being outside. I don't like sand. I don't like water. I hate the sun. Fucking hate it. Yeah, pretty much I hate vacation.
I got you. Well, anytime you want to stop by the house, for vacation, let me know.
Yeah.
I'm 1 hour from the water, dog. You good?
Yeah, I'm with you. I'd have way more fun just coming, bullshitting, smoking a joint, having arm wrestling practice. Yeah, that'd be cool with me. But they love the beach. They like to go there in the morning, stay there till the evening. I hate it. They love $7,000 houses for the week. They love $250 dinners, $85 lunches every day for anywhere from 7 to 14 days.
From 7 to 14 days. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's brutal. I mean, and the money is so much that it's brutal.
Like going to I don't know if we discussed this here before, but it's like going to Naples or one of those any like not retirement, but kind of almost like retirement communities, but like in a rich scale. So and you go out there on a Tuesday and the restaurant is packed. You go on Wednesday, restaurant is packed. Thursday is packed, but it's all retired people. They got nothing to do but fucking eat out, and they all have money. And it's like, how much can one, like? It's busy, man. Like from Monday to Monday, like it's insane. Like, okay.
And now that like everything's expensive, like the food and stuff, so crazy.
Dude, me and Lindsay just went to eat somewhere, and we just want to grab something sweet after the fact. And we went to this just found this restaurant that had like a little cafe area with bakery and shit. Grab 2 cakes, 2 cookies, and usually 2 slices of cake itself run me $12 each. So I was expecting like $30, $40 thing for 2 slices of cake once again and 2 cookies. And the lady is like $17.94. I'm like, well, that's kind of refreshing. You're like, oh, there you go. That was just like that's
You
almost
made
instant.
out. Yeah, you made out.
And if you think about it, that's still probably expensive as shit. But for what I was expecting, like, oh, it's
It's all
okay.
relative. That's right.
Yeah, whenever I can go out and eat with somebody and it's costs like a little bit less than $30, that's like it's almost so good.
Yeah,
And that's not being fast food.
I agree. I don't know how the youngins are going to do it. I do not know how they're going to do it.
The Bears.
The Bears. Hey, preseason game this Saturday at 1:00 Eastern time. NFL Network. Tyson will be playing at some point in the game. The Bears.
The Bears. Well,
And I have officially lost my Chicago Bear hat. It is fucking gone.
Ezra lost it or you lost it?
I don't know. I can't blame it on him because of how irresponsible I've been. I was with him. I'd love to blame it on him, but it could have easily been me.
Well, guys, if somebody want to do something great for the podcast and hook Travis up with the hat, let us know. Emails is out there.
The Bears. Yeah, don't give me
Hey,
no cheap ass hat. That was another problem too. That was that $80 hat. That's why I liked it. Because I ain't never bought an $80 hat, nor will I. Hey, but you know what is funny is I think I just was on Tyson's like all the parents got to get on a Zoom call to figure out all the good stuff about, day of, where to go, where to park. And I do get 50% off of the store. So of course everything in that motherfucker costs a lot of money, but still 50% off will probably put it right where it's right close for me to do. Because I would probably spend $40 for that hat. But not 80.
Well, you let us know. I feel like you can collect your super chat for the hat and go ahead and buy it. But if
No
you need
doubt. Once I figure out, I'll put the code on here for all of our viewers, and they'll just kill the store. And the store will be like, Mr. Bagent, you can't take advantage of the online store like that.
it was a single-use link.
That shows you. Whenever somebody gives you 50% off, you know that's just high. Right? Like, yo, dog, yeah, half off. I'm still killing it.
Well, guys, if you want to purchase one of these T-shirts, this ain't half off, man. This ain't half off.
50% off. I'll give you the code. It was $80. You can get them for $40.
That's right. That's right. Get it right now. Well, all right, player.
All right, I'll see you tomorrow, 1:30.
I can't keep pushing you getting so strong, so I have to cut your trainings out.
Yeah, I know, dude. Every longer you keep me, the more I'm killing it. That was a whole hour, I think, of me just killing it.
Yeah.
Woo!
I need to bring my table.
You can tell too. I can tell in this damn mirror here. I'm starting to get jacked. Later.
All right, son. Later. Goddamn, I look like I worked out too. Goddamn. Guess somebody screenshot and send it to me. And tag me. Hold on. Okay. Just before I wrap it up. Oh yeah. Oh, right there. Almost. Disgusting. All right, players. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks everybody for the super chat, all the members, and yep, I'll see you tomorrow. The Bears. Me and Travis will have a super match in 2 months.